Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, Old Harbor man charged for tricking another into accepting counterfeit to U.S. Detectives attached to the St. Andrew North Police Division have charged a man for tricking another individual into accepting counterfeit U.S. dollars. He is a 36-year-old Damon Harvey, a vendor from New Harbor Village, Old Harbor, St. Catherine. He has been charged with larceny by trick. Reports from the Constant Spring Police are that Harvey went to a business establishment and requested to convert US $4,000 to Jamaican $580,000. The complainant agreed. According to the police, Harvey later conspired with another man to give the complainant a mix of genuine and counterfeit US dollars, thereby deceiving him out of his money. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched. On Monday, January 27, Harvey was apprehended in Maypen, Clarendon. He was later charged on Friday, January 31, following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Inmate who escaped custody gets 1 year in prison for car theft. Fidel Ferguson, one of 5 inmates who escaped from the lockup at the Barnett Street Police Station in Montego Bay, St. James on December 14 last year, has been sentenced to a 1 year imprisonment at hard labor for larceny of a motor vehicle for which he was in custody at the time of his escape. Ferguson, 36, of a Mountain View address in Greenwood, St. James, received the sentence from Judge Sasha Marie Ashley during his latest appearance in the St. James Parish Court on Friday. Attorney at law Wayne Phillips, who represented Ferguson during the sentencing hearing, said his social inquiry report played a part in the sentence he received. The judge took into account what was said in the social inquiry report that Mr. Ferguson had no previous convictions and he had family support growing up, but he was always with unscrupulous company, as per what the community said. Phillips told the news while outlining the judge's decision about Ferguson's sentence. Ferguson's escape from custody did not play a role in Ashley's sentencing decision, though she was fully aware of the incident. Ferguson was previously tried and found guilty in relation to the theft of a 2015 Toyota Axia motor car from the home of a Montego Bay businessman on July 18, 2023. The motor vehicle was later found in the Greenwood community and positively identified by the complainant. Ferguson was subsequently arrested following police investigations. Following the guilty verdict on those charges, Ferguson's case was scheduled for sentencing on Friday, January 31. However, he and the 4 other inmates escaped from the Barnett Street lockup in Montego Bay between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. on December 14, 2024. On December 15, the day after the breakout, residents of Paisley District in St. James saw Ferguson in their community suffering from a gunshot wound to his leg, which he reportedly got after being attacked by gunmen. The residents summoned the police and Ferguson was taken to hospital under police guard. 2 of the other 4 escapees, Edgar Spence of Flower Hill, St. James, and Tyrese Brown of Albertown, Trelawney, were killed in separate encounters with the police following their breakout. The remaining 2, Daniel McIntosh of Peddars Lane, Mount Salem, St. James, and Maurice Bell Navis of Norwood, St. James, are still on the run. Prior to Friday's sentencing hearing for the motor vehicle theft, Ferguson appeared in court on Wednesday, January 29, in relation to the charge of escaping from custody, to which he pleaded guilty. On that date, Presiding Judge Diane Bernard set the matter for sentencing on February 18 and ordered the creation of a social inquiry report to assist in determining Ferguson's sentence at that time. He is not being represented by Attorney Phillips in relation to the escaping custody charge. Kingston man missing. The police are seeking the public's assistance in locating a 43-year-old man who has been missing since Saturday. Reports from the Vineyard Town Police are that Kevin Walker, a salesman of Antrim Road, Vineyardtown, Kingston, was last seen at home on February 1 about 11:45 a.m. before leaving to make a pickup in the area. He has not been heard from since, and all efforts to contact him have proven futile. Walker is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 180 centimeters or 6 feet tall. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Kevin Walker is being asked to contact the police at 876-922-3184, 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Former Kingston Mayor confirms a Clarendon Central interest despite MP Mike Henry's endorsement of Maypen Mayor. Government Senator and the former Mayor of Kingston, Delroy Williams, has confirmed that he has applied to be the Jamaica Labour Party standard bearer in Clarendon Central. Confirmation came from Williams during an interview with the News on Saturday, in which he professed his love for the parish and committed to continuing to build on what he describes as a legacy of quality representation which Clarendon Central is accustomed to. Yes, definitely so. I have expressed an interest in the Clarendon Central constituency by way of a formal letter to the party secretariat. I am no stranger to the parish. My family and I have strong ties, deep roots in Clarendon. My mother, grandmother, great-grandparents were all born in the parish. My ties to Clarendon go back centuries. Clarendon is a parish that has always been near and dear to my heart, and I am passionate about contributing to its development, said Williams, who is currently the Deputy Mayor of Kingston. Williams is the long-serving councillor for the Seavright Gardens Division in Prime Minister Andrew Holness's St. Andrew West Central constituency and one of the Deputy General Secretaries in the JLP. He told the News that he is deeply respectful of the quality of service given to the constituency of Clarendon Central by Mike Henry, who is not expected to seek re-election whenever the general election is called by Holness. Central Clarendon is a constituency that is significant to the Jamaica Labour Party. We have a rich tradition of support and a strong representation in the parish of Clarendon, including Central Clarendon, and it is my intention to continue that tradition by, if given the opportunity to do so, maintaining and where possible, building on the tremendous service provided to the constituency by the great Lester Michael Henry, declared Williams. He added that he has high regard for the outgoing Member of Parliament, Henry, and has always been an advocate for the notion that Jamaicans who have dedicated their life to a noble cause and done well should be recognized. Quite frankly, Mr. Henry's life of service has been remarkable beyond a comparison. In fact, I think we should look at ways in which we can honor Mr. Henry. 40 years of service to a constituency and your country in various ways is no small feat. As an initial step, ways that come to mind is the possible renaming of Main Street in Maypen or the Palisadoes Main Road in honor of Mr. Henry. Recall, it was under Mr. Henry's watch as a Transport and Works Minister that a wonderful job was done along the Palisadoes. He is a great and a conscious servant of not only the Jamaica Labour Party but his country in many areas of public life, said Williams. After more than 40 years as MP for Clarendon Central, Henry indicated that he will not be contesting the next general election and endorsed his protege, Mayor of Maypen, Joel Williams, to be his successor. Joel Williams is currently the constituency chairman and has reportedly received the endorsement of several influential JLP supporters in the constituency. But since the news broke that Delroy Williams, a confidant of Holness, is interested in the seat, there has been a reported shifting of the ground, with many Labourites seemingly prepared to go with the choice of the party's leadership. According to the news sources, Delroy Williams has been picking up traction in the constituency, with some key JLP organizers, party delegates, and the municipal corporation representatives actively supporting his bid. It is not clear whether, given the expression of interest in the seat by Delroy Williams, this will cause the party to arrange a delegates selection conference or if the party's operations council will be asked to make the call. There has also been no word from Holness on who he will support, but it is expected that the party leader will back Delroy Williams. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.